Today on Sugar Spun Run, I'll be showing you how to make peanut butter oatmeal cookies. Peanut butter oatmeal cookies combine two of my favorite cookies. We're taking peanut butter cookies and oatmeal cookies and marrying them together for a cookie that's super buttery, super flavorful, and has a great, soft, chewy texture. These cookies are super simple to make. They require very basic ingredients that you probably already have on hand, and they only require 30 minutes to chill. Let's go ahead and get started. To make these cookies, we are going to be using all butter. A lot of peanut butter cookies use Crisco. I prefer to make mine using all butter for the best possible flavor. For today's recipe, we're going to need 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and you want this to be softened to room temperature. Go ahead and add this to your bowl, and then we'll add 2/3 cup of tightly packed light brown sugar and just 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Now we are going to take an electric mixer and use this to beat the butter and the sugars together until it's really creamy and well combined. Now comes the peanut butter. For this recipe, you are going to need a 1/2 cup of peanut butter. I prefer to use the creamy kind, but for a little extra texture or crunch, you can certainly use crunchy peanut butter instead. I do not recommend using natural peanut butter for this recipe. We will add this to our butter and sugar mixture, and we will use our electric mixer to stir all of these ingredients together. Add 1 large egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then we'll grab that mixer again and stir everything together until it's well combined. With our wet ingredients nicely combined, now we are going to need the flour. This recipe uses 1 cup of all-purpose flour. As with many of my cookie recipes, these peanut butter oatmeal cookies also use cornstarch. You're going to need a teaspoon of cornstarch for this recipe. It's going to help keep these cookies nice and soft and chewy. We will also add 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Use a whisk or a spoon to stir together the dry ingredients until they're nicely combined. With our dry ingredients nicely combined, we'll go ahead and bring back our peanut butter mixture and add your dry ingredients to the wet batter. Now use your mixer on a low setting to gradually incorporate the ingredients. Now we will add the oats. This recipe uses 1 cup of quick or instant oats. Add these into your batter, and then I like to use a spatula to combine everything until the oats are well incorporated. These oats help give these peanut butter oatmeal cookies such a nice chewy texture. I really love it. As I mentioned in the beginning, our peanut butter oatmeal cookie dough is going to need to chill for at least 30 minutes before we can bake it. You'll want to cover your bowl with cling wrap and seal that up nicely. And now we'll go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. Once our cookie dough has chilled for at least 30 minutes and our oven has preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, it's time to bake our cookies. You will need a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper for this recipe. I'm going to remove our plastic wrap, and I'll use a 1.5 tablespoon sized cookie scoop to scoop our cookie dough. As you can see, I like to make my cookies a heaping 1.5 tablespoon. Now we will just gently roll this cookie dough to form a ball and place that on our prepared cookie sheet. We'll repeat this process, placing our cookie dough about 2 inches apart. Now we will bake these cookies in our 375 degree Fahrenheit oven for about 8 to 11 minutes. What you're looking for is edges that are slightly golden brown. You may notice that once your cookies are finished baking, even though the edges are slightly golden brown, the centers may still appear pretty undercooked. This is okay and exactly what you're looking for. We are going to allow our cookies to cool completely on the baking sheet. What this does is it allows our cookies to finish baking while they are cooling, resulting in soft, chewy cookies rather than dry, overcooked ones that you would get if you let the centers cook completely in the oven. That is how you make peanut butter oatmeal cookies. These have such a great flavor thanks to the peanut butter and the fact that we used all butter instead of shortening. I think you guys are going to love these cookies and their soft, chewy texture. Look at that. I really hope that you guys will try out this recipe, and please, if you do, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.